I did professional bridal makeup for 8 years and I am officially a 2026 bride doing her own wedding day makeup. This is trial run number 1. Let's do it together. Going into this look, one of my main priorities is getting this makeup to last me as long as possible. So on my bare lips, I'm going to put down a lip stain. This is NYX Steamy Spice and it's similar to the lip liner that I want to use. I want my lips to be plump and juicy on the wedding day, so I'm going to go in with the Rhode Peptide Lip Boost. My wedding is most likely going to be outside, so I need to prep my skin with some SPF. I'm just going to do this 2-in-1 Hydra Prime from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I always like to keep the skincare minimal, so the makeup doesn't pill or get weird, but we still want to make sure that we are hydrated. I know for sure on my wedding day, I'm going to be doing the underpainting technique. This, I think, looks the best in person. It still photographs really well, but you don't have just a bunch of heavy layers of makeup because you still want to be comfortable and feeling confident on your wedding day when people see you in person. This is the Too Faced bronzer stick, and I'm just applying it everywhere that I would bronze and contour. I'm also going to put it on the nose too, but I'm not being perfect with it. I'm definitely going to test out a few different foundations for the wedding day, but I really have been loving the Liz Skin foundation from Mary Phillips, so we're going to try that out today with this look. I personally love to apply my foundation this way. I spread it out on my hand first, then I have my damp sponge. I'm going to focus this in the center of the face and then work my way out. I find that this gives you the most natural skin-like finish over using a brush. So I'm just kind of like lightly tapping over all of that contour. The finish of this is absolutely incredible, but my skin is normal to oily, so I'm really gonna have to test this out to see how it holds throughout the day. We're gonna make sure we bring that down the neck and on the ears. I really love to be bronzy, so I'm going in with the Skin Enhancer from Makeup by Mario, just placing it all the places that I underpainted first. So lightly going to fill in the gaps that I have in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Bridal blush is one of my all-time favorite things, so I'm gonna do a combination of two, hopefully get the shade that I'm envisioning in my head. Starting with Bliss, this is from Rare Beauty, and this is a soft matte pink. This is going to be my base shade. Next, Rosy Glow from Charlotte. With this shade, I'm going to focus this higher up on the cheeks. It's a glowy formula, so the light's really gonna hit the high points. I personally love a bright, smooth under eye for the wedding day. I'm gonna start with this Morphe color corrector first. Blend this with my sponge. Go in with a little bit of the Patrick Ta concealer. I'm gonna apply some right here as well. So again, blending that with my sponge, and I'm gonna take that concealer and use it as my eye primer. Quinn got into my blush. I think with the blush, I'm wanting it to be more pink versus rosy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Pop in Pink. This is from Clinique. It is the old formula of the Givenchy Prism Leave powder. I have to wear this on my wedding day. It is so flawless. I have quite a bit left, so I was kind of worried about that. I'm gonna tap off the excess on my hand. I'm just going to be setting that whole cheek. You guys already know, for the rest of the face, we're using Charlotte Tilbury. Adding some brow gel really just to hold the brows in place. I'm not really like fluffing them up to the sky. I just need them to stay still. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna wear eyeshadow on my wedding day. I typically just like to wear bronzer, so I'm just gonna start with that. I'm using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I am going to take that to the lower lash line. Taking a brown eyeshadow on a brush. I'm just gonna do a shadowed wing. I'm going to use this Prada brown eyeliner, and I'm just adding it to the edges of the eye right here on the inner corners too. For the pop of shimmer, I'm using Moonstone from Bobbi Brown. Adding this to the inner corners. And my lashes a good curl. This is not the mascara I'm gonna wear on my wedding day. I need it to be waterproof, but I'm using Clarins. I use these Ardell lashes religiously on brides. I personally think that they look the best, they're the most comfortable. What I do is I cut them in half and then just use them as half lashes. Blush is usually the first thing to fade on the wedding day, so yes, I'm gonna go in with the fourth blush. This is Pink Panna Cotta from Milani, and I'm gonna smile and apply this on the apples of the cheek and blend that upwards. That, I'm gonna pull out the big guns. If you know, you know. This is like hairspray for your face. Glow, I'm using Enchant from Rare Beauty. I'm going to use my sponge to put this on the cheeks. Removed what was down on my lips, and now I'm using She's Strong from Patrick Ta. I'm using Kiss from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then Sweet Mouth. This is from Fenty. It's just the most beautiful pinky gloss. Of course, we're doing Body Glow. This is Tom Ford. I need to find my bridal scent, but today I'm going to try Irresistible Givenchy. All right, you guys, here is trial number 1, all done. What do we think? I think it turned out amazing. I think it's a great starting point, but I want to know what you guys think. What would you change about the look?